Alrighty, I'm going to show you guys how to do this. I'm pretty stoned, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to get a Coke going. If I'm thirsty. Okay, up here, we're going to start the game. Just because we want to get that going in the background. It's opening on my other screen, so we're going to go over here and we're going to get the E100. We're going to keep this a relatively simple demo on how to do this. Okay, this is the one I made, and it looks pretty good, right? Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to start over. We're going to go up here and we're going to remove this tank from the resource mods folder so that when I load it again, it doesn't load this, it'll load the one from the actual packages. So yes, we're going to take it out. We're going to go over here. We're going to load it again. And there we have it. Okay. We're going to go up here and we're going to export an FBX. Now, I keep this file name short from the C boot just because the file path names to the textures will become too long, and then you have run a risk with Blender not being able to find them because they get cut off on the end. So we're going to keep this short. Use a short name like this. Now I'm going to write this out as the FBX 100 just because I can. Okay, done. Now we're going to go over and open up Blender. Now I have Blender set up customized. Once you get everything the way you want it, you can go up here to File, Default, and save it. And then when you open it, it'll be all set up for you. You can have your screens any way you want. Really cool stuff. Another thing you can do is you can hold the Shift key down. Go up here and get this little plus guy over there, right? Hold the Shift key down and drag it a little bit, and that'll open a new window. Okay, so you got a new window here. You can go up here and set this to, guess what, 3D view, right? That comes in really handy when you want to have a full screen. If you've got two monitors, it's outstanding because you can actually flip to the camera view and be able to see it and have the other windows open. Okay, we're going to go up here. Actually, not up there. We're going to go to my plugin. You did get the plugin, right? Go down here. We're going to go import FBX. We're going to go to that folder. And we're going to get the E100 that I just spit out of the other one, out of tank export. Okay, here we go. A little basic. We'll turn the shading on. I finally got all the shading worked out, so it's working pretty good. Now all we got to do is go and open up TE again. I'm going to go over here and we're going to open this again, but I want to use a particular part off of this thing, and it's on the hull. So it doesn't really matter which of these I open, as long as I get the turret that I want. I said hull, I meant turret. Like I said, I'm pretty stoned. The only part I care about on this is that turret hardware, because I'm going to steal that and put it on the other one. Alright? So, this is just a demo. This is already set up like this, but I'm going to show you how to do it. So, we're going to go up here and we're going to export this one, and we're going to call this E100 2. Right? So we don't overwrite the original one. Bang zoom. Okay. We're going to go back to Blender, and we're going to go import FBX, and we're going to go to TD, and we're going to grab the 2. See? Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to drag this crap down here. Let's go to the layout screen. Be a little bit easier. I'm so used to doing my other editing. Okay, a lot of the stuff is duplicate, so it doesn't really matter. These ones with the long names, we're going to rename this to, and this is kind of important, we're going to go TURRET exclamation point, and that exclamation point is going to make it so when you load it back into TE as a primitive file, it will know that that is a new part, because otherwise my import routine has no way of knowing if that's a new part or an old part or any other part. So it needs to be like that, because the normals have to be flipped differently because of the winding orders. It's complicated, it sucks, but that's how it has to be done. And we'll call this anti-aircraft, like that. Only, I'm going to spell that right, right? Anti. We'll go slow. It's easy to learn. Right? Now, we're going to take this, we're going to double click on this and get the name, copy it, put it there. Okay? Now we have this new assembly that's going to go out with the other ones, but we want to get rid of these duplicates. So we're going to get rid of this one and this one and this one. Anything that's got a second 001 on it means it's a duplicate of the original. All right, so now we have our guts here. If you hold the shift and the middle mouse down, you can move this around with the center, with the mouse wheel. Okay. I don't like the way those things work, but that's, you know, that's the way it is. And here we go. There's our new part. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna go not there. We're gonna go back to the shading where my plugin is, and we're gonna go. The thing about this too is you got these. The way it imports these sucks. So eventually, I'm gonna write a script that you can just click over here, and it'll make this a lot better. But for now, you don't really have to worry about it. It is exporting the textures correctly. So we're going to go export FBX. We're going to go here. And we'll go untitled. Why not? It doesn't really matter. You can name it anything you want. Okay. Go back to Tank Exporter. And we're going to open up this file we just wrote out. So we're going to import this one, and it is untitled blind, so bear with me right there. Update not set to. Oh, you know what I did? Did you catch it? Did you catch what I did? Export FBX, I forgot to set all this stuff up, and this is a classic mistake everybody is making. So this is what we need to do. Shut this off. Shut this off. We don't need any of this stuff. But this is important here. We want to go to FBX unit scale. Shut off the apply units. Leave this on. Use space transform. Select only mesh, right? And then go up here and go to presets. Click the plus button and type something in like mic. Mics, okay? Now, we have a preset. We can go back here and click it, and we don't have to reset this up every time. When you go to export, you got to reset up, right? So now we have all those set up the way it's supposed to be. We'll write this again. Come back here, import, and then we go to untitled. I'm gonna light a cigarette because I'm also a smoker. Appears I have not extracted anything. Well, that's true. I have not extracted anything, but the only thing I'm worried about is the turret, because that's the only thing I changed. So I don't need to write this other junk because I didn't change it. So we'll leave it. Extract, okay, we're all happy. We got the tank here looking good. Alrighty. Now, we're going to write this. We only changed the turret. I was playing around before, that's why that was on there. Normally it'll figure it out for you. Write primitives. I'm about to write the visual. This is the first time we're writing this, so yes, we want to overwrite this. Okay? Now what we're going to do is going to go over here to resource mods. You know how to make shortcuts over here, right? Learn how to do that because it's cool. You just say you want to add a thing, you go up to home, right click, and you go pin to quick access, and it puts this 126 in here. So now I got 126 on my list of shortcuts. Very handy when you're working on models. Vehicles, we're going to go to German. Go here. This is all our stuff is in here. We're looking good. Alrighty. Look up here. Right primitive. Done. Yes. Okay. We're going to bring this over here. This is our stock E100. I haven't switched out and back, so this is what we're going to get. Okay, we have our model, but we have a problem. We don't have our textures. So, what we're going to do, we're going to put this back over here. We're going to go back to Tank Exporter. And we're also going to go to LOD0, and we're going to open up the visual file for the turret. Okay, we need to edit this. So if you've installed my XML editor, this makes it really easy. Okay, so we're going to open this up, and we're going to minimize this back down. And we're going to go over here, and I'll show you a trick. This is the right way to do this. Open this up, load this. You want the second turret, right? I'm going to reload this. Okay, and the reason why we're doing this, we're going to go up here and we're going to go to show visual files. All right, there's our visual file for this new turret. And what we're going to do is we're going to go down here and get the name of that texture. So, looking for, look up here at the texture viewer and click on the turret, and we can get the name. It's 02, right? And 01. And 01, if we go to show UVs, you'll see that, yeah, this program is pretty complicated, but you know it could do this. Okay, go here, you can see where you're at, and you can also reverse do it. So if you're doing texture mapping, and excuse me, you want to paint, you can actually do UVs only and then save the image and use it as a mask over your AM map that you're changing. I mean, there's a lot of really good stuff you can do here. Anyway, we know that this is the one we want to grab, and its name is 01A. So we're going to go up here and we're going to find 01A. 01 right here. Okay, we don't want to take this name out. Okay, keep the name. It's important. We're just going to go and grab everything between those two sections, and we're going to Control C to copy it. Okay, and then we're going to go to the XML editor. Let's shut this. We don't need it anymore. Shut this down. I don't need it anymore. We're going to go up here and we're going to find that turret exclamation point anti-aircraft gun. I'm going to put this everything right below here. Okay, Control V for paste. Okay, and we should have everything that is in that other folder. So anyway, we're going to save this. Okay, saved. I'm going to go back to World of Tanks here. Come on. All right, step out, step in. There's your textures. Okay. Understand? I'll do some more of these so you can get a better handle on how this works.